Brandon Groce. And we are the Game Changers. Designers, creatives alike. We are in a world that runs on value. Our next designs will be the shiniest. Our next animation will be the most buttery. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Changers, let the games begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Game Changers. We have a couple new people in the chat. What's going on? But first off, we have Samantha, we have D, Sarah, we have Fergie, we have Ash. What's going on? First time live streaming with you. This is the first time live streaming with the Game Changers, sir. I'm excited. I'm excited. Those of you guys both on YouTube and Behance, this is another day, another dollar, another smile, and another coffee that I totally spilled this morning. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let me, story time real quick. Let's get it. This morning I was so tired. I feel like every morning this is how I start my live stream. But look, listen, this is a little bit different today. So I woke up a little groggy, and I was like, "Look, Groce, but we had to get to the office. We have a new intro. We have to show people. They're counting on laughs and smiles this morning." And then my cat comes into my room unsolicited, and I'm chasing him, and I drop all my coffee on the floor. I simply just said, "Grossbot, we need to clean this up," and then I have to get everything together. But anyway, still, that was a slight roadblock in the way of getting here on time. And really, honestly, I feel like we did a little bit better. I think it's just, I say 9 o'clock, but that's like I get seated at my chair at like 8, or not in my chair. I get seated in the mindset of live and get in my car, set up. I need Grossbot is outside of the car. He's flying alongside the car filming. And it's just a lot to get set up, and I think we're gonna hit it at 9, but we just don't. But how are you guys doing this morning? How are you guys doing? D just moved back to Trini. Laura, hey, what's going on, Laura? It's long time. Samantha says this is the second time, Brandon. Well, I'm super excited to have you back for the second time. Hopefully there'll be a third. We have Mac in the chat. What's going on? What's poppin'? I'm glad you guys are here. I'm super excited with what we're gonna get into today. If you guys weren't here on Tuesday, we had an amazing, I'll just show you. All right, Grossbot, it was an amazing Dribbble animation. I'll just tell you, but we'll see it again. This is part 2 of the animation. It was a very long, complicated animation that we had on Tuesday, and we decided to break it up into parts. And for those of you guys who are part of the Patreon Game Changers, will actually receive not only you guys get the live stream, but you guys will actually, today, there is our second office hours for the first time. Yes, the second time office hours. It's going to be at 1 p.m. EST, just because we have 2 live streams today. We have a guest by the name of Isara Willenskumer. If you guys are at all interested in After Effects animation, like the complex stuff, he is the mastermind behind all of the designers who animate at all the top level tech companies, Facebook, Amazon, Airbnb, so on and so forth. He is brought into these companies to give workshops and teach these designers and developers how to use animation libraries, Lottie, things of that nature. So that is our second live stream today at 1 p.m. EST, and at 12 p.m. EST, and then after that is our office hours for an hour for our Patreon Game Changers. And for those of you who are in our Patreon, will actually get the XD file for both part 1. It's going to be just one XD file, but it will have part 1 and part 2 of the project of this week in one clean, sweet file. Cool beans? Ash says it's night here, just had dinner. Dang. We got people on YouTube. We have Sood. Woohoo! Seems like a recording. Well, I'm glad. I'm just that clean and delicious. We out here prepared. All right, guys. Well, I'm glad you guys are getting to know each other in the chat. That really warms my heart. You guys are saying hello to each other. I dig it. But with that said, let's hop in. Grossbot, let's bring us through the tunnel. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what the drill is. We're about to get in. If you guys, this is your first time here, take a delicious look at my beautiful car, my beautiful home, and XD Towers. Look, listen, this costs $3 trillion. If y'all don't have that money, neither do I. I had to borrow it from Groce. All right, let's get in. All right, let's go. Groce, how was your day today? You know, we haven't talked in a long while. You need you need to be greased. Well, go to McDonald's. They have enough of that. Oh, right, we don't have McDonald's here yet. Well, go to Earth. Go to Earth. They got it. All right. Let's do it. Wait, Laura, impressive set. I see it for the first time. I've been missing for a while. Laura, yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you in the Game Changers. By the way, if you guys haven't already, it helps tremendously both on Behance and YouTube if you guys hit that like button. Really appreciate it. I should see 19 plus like buttons. No, I'm playing. It helps tremendously. Me and Groce really appreciate it, and we're excited to get into what we're gonna get into today. All right. Hey, what's going on? Golden Rose, what's poppin'? Any new buildings, Brandon? Soon, Samantha, soon. I can't expose things, but that is a good question. Bella, what's going on? Happy days, happy days. Oh, we are on the Adobe of Live now. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? By the way, if you guys are new to me or the channel, I am Brandon Groce. I am a designer and content creator for the Adobe XD platform, and we're here today to do some amazing animation when it comes to Adobe XD. I'll show you guys in just a moment, but if you guys haven't already, and you happen, just PSA, if you happen to like what we do here today, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button down below. All right, let's get into what we're going to be doing today. Now, actually, I have a quick thing that I need to fix before we do this, because I might not have new buildings, but I do have some new things to show you. And I'd actually like to, Groce was working on this tiredly all last night, and he wants your guys' opinion. So, with that said, let's see if this works out. We try to keep it, you know, nice and clean for y'all. Nice, clean, and delicious. All right, so we got a new screen set up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what we're gonna be doing, I think this is it. Possibly, quite possibly. Belle says you're like a YouTuber. A little bit, Belle, a little bit. Laura says it's respect for all the work. It must have been taken a lot of days to create this. Groce is yes. Indeed it has. All right, let's see. All right, so last time we had checked in, which was Tuesday, we had created this beauty. And this is, I'll show you guys what the inspiration from this was. By the way, if you guys are not familiar with what this program is, it's Adobe XD. This is a platform in which we use as designers to create mobile apps, desktop apps, really anything from a technological, anything you use a screen for, Adobe XD. You can even do things that are AR related in this. I'm so happy that you guys think I'm a YouTuber. Hold on, we got Excellence in the chat. We have Computer Science Simplified over on YouTube. What's going on, guys? All right, so this is part one of what we did on Tuesday. If you guys are interested in really checking this out, part one will be on my video section. I'll link everything else up at the end of this, but we're gonna continue this, and I'll show you guys what that continuation is gonna look like. Let me bring that up. I was like, did I even bring that up? By the way, guys, PSA, another PSA. Let me see, I gotta open up a new, what's it called? All right, so this is what and by the way, this is where our inspiration came from. Jacob Genuara. I can't say it, guys, I'm about to butcher it. Genuara? Whoever can say it, let us know how to break it down in the chat. But this is where the inspiration came from. So today, what we are gonna do is we're gonna focus on this second part of the animation where, you know, we have the scroll piece. Scroll piece, we're good to go. Miguel, let me see if I can Google Translate this real quick. Let me get in there. I probably should have that up. Alright, let's see. It was very good. You can make animations in it? Cool. Exactly. Yes, Miguel. Yeah, so basically what we did on Mondays, we did this first part. Now we're gonna go back to ball. When we click on it, we're gonna start doing this. This is what we're doing today. And it's very short and sweet, but we have a good bit of time today. We have about max 3 hours. So if there's anything, like I remember there's a couple people I have questions, and we even have feedback sections in our Discord, by the way. And by the way, if you guys, there's a lot of PSAs. We got some things to do before we get into this. We have an amazing Discord group with over 500, almost 600 now. I think we're like 20 away from creatives from all over the world, graphic designers, UI, UX designers, illustrators, designers, where we come together to push each other to greatness, giving feedback, and just helping each other grow. So if you're interested, it is the first link in the description down below. All right, but let's hop into this. Hey, what's going on, Sean? What's poppin'? Let's get into the meat. Let's get into the meat, though. So this is what we did Tuesday. We did this. Now we're gonna go this way. All right. And one thing I'm going to do, just because we did this last time, and we realized that we could actually go into the video here, so I could actually pause it, which is nice, and not have to wait like 5 million hours to like see the same thing again. All right. But how's everybody's day though? It's been, how long has it been? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been basically 3 days. I stopped seeing y'all unless you were in the Discord with us. Miguel's asking, do you have a YouTube channel? I do actually, and we are streaming there as well. I can share you guys with that as well. It's actually in the link in the description. If you like scroll in there, it's there. You got to scroll though, but it's in there. But we all in the chat, but the main chat is happening here. All right, so let's dig into this. So we're starting right around here. So we're starting here. We're gonna click in. All right, so this is our first part. And I'm actually curious. Fergie says a long 3 days. Indeed, it has been. I want to know in the chat, just so I know who I'm talking to, and just so we become better friends. Who in the chat has used Adobe XD? Who knows what it is, what it does, its capabilities? All right. So we are going to. How do I want to do this? I want to duplicate this screen, because we're gonna start from here, and let's just go back and forth between this so I can see what happens. So it looks like the stroke comes forward, and there's now like a frosted look. So let's try that out. So basically what we're doing, what we're telling Adobe XD, and if you guys don't know how Adobe XD works, is it is almost like a before and after when it comes to animation. So for this, I'm saying, hey, without the bone, what we want to do, and the bone is here, it's just invisible, right? I've just turned it invisible. I'm saying, hey, in the first frame, or in the first stage, don't have the bone. In the second stage, have the bone, but drop it in between the words. And the next stage, I'm saying, scroll up everything here, and then I moved everything into place where I want it. So that's how we get the animation. I'm saying the ball in this word start here, but then bring it here. Bring this entire scene from here, and scroll everything up and bring it to here. Okay? So that's just like a quick catch up from where we are. Golden says, I've only piddled. That's a new word. I'm stealing that word. I have piddled. But, alright, cool. Well, here's the thing. If you guys are at all interested in web design or building your own website, things of that nature, even just understanding the process, like here's the time, now is the time to ask any questions you may have. or even anything related to, I know D has questions related specifically to other things like portfolio, etc. For something of this nature. But I would love to know if anybody's has interest into switching into something like this or learning more, because that's what this time is for. All right. So next, I'm basically telling this, hey, we went from here to here, but now we want this to scroll back up. And now I'm going to duplicate it again, and I'm going to start making the changes that we see here. So I'm going to push back. There's 2 layers here. This is pretty much, for those of you guys who are very familiar with Photoshop, this is basically the same thing. I'm going to, let's see, I think we can do, there's 3D in Adobe XD now, and I think we might be able to utilize some of this. So it starts here, ball comes forward, the other ball goes back. All right. So we're gonna take the first ball, which is our stroke, and we're gonna make it 3D. And we have options here. We have a Z path where I can bring this forward, and I have my other ball here. D says, where can I get part 1? That's a great question. Let me go ahead and grab that for you. Excellent says, how are you doing? I'm doing well, my friend. So guys in the chat, this is part 1 that I am posting in there for you. This is why it's imperative. This is why it's imperative that you guys join Monday and Tuesday, because we do such immaculate amazingness. And by the way, don't worry if it's a lot. I have timestamps in there where you can specifically go to the start of the tutorial, but also at the end of each week, starting Monday, we will actually have an edited, well, it's holidays next Monday, so we'll see where my editor is at. We'll see where my man is at. But we always cut these down to around a 7-10 minute video, so you guys who missed this get a nice quick taste of what to do and how this stuff is made. All right, I had to get a sip of my coffee, guys. All right, let me see. So next I have the ball that's in the background. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to push this back. So I'm gonna go to my Z here, and I'm actually gonna push, whoa. It's already at 0, so I actually don't think I need to push it. It's already behind. However, let's go back to this. I wanna see something. So I think what I'm gonna do, instead of scaling it forward, I think I'm just gonna like actually scale the size down. So I'm gonna just push this in like this. I don't think it needs to be that small. I think I'm just gonna scale it back just a little bit, and I'm gonna keep it in the center of the ball here. And I'm going to background, I'm gonna do object blur and start to blur this out a little bit. There was a question, Golden says, when you build a site, for instance in XD, is it a matter of uploading to the host server, like WordPress, etc.? So Golden, there's a whole, or Rose, there's a whole different ways you can do things. Or like, for example, 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, we were building my website in Editor X. That's something we still have to come back to, but I wanted to showcase, like, you can use WordPress, you can use Webflow, you can use Editor X, you can use Squarespace. It has templates. You can't really configure it too much, but there's a whole bunch of ways to do what it is that you're talking about. And why I'm saying there's a whole bunch of ways first is because depending on the way that you decide to do it, the more work you'll have to do after working in Adobe XD. So for example, Editor X was super simple. I literally just had to, okay, this is the layout that I want. Okay, cool. Well, now I'm just gonna pull all my assets into Editor X and just type out my words and we're good to go. Something like Webflow is kind of the same, but you need to know a little bit of code. Webflow or WordPress, you need to like revamp everything and no code. Dear Lord. I really am on the struggle bus with I don't like I don't like what's it called. WordPress at all. I think that's like the dinosaur age. Now I did do something wrong. I want to explain something to you guys really quick. So in XD, layers are really important, and naming of layers are really important. The reason why Adobe XD is so good at being able to do just a before and after animation is because it's like, oh, this layer went from here to here. So a quick example is if I decide to do an artboard here, I'm gonna just demonstrate to you guys the animation power. A lot of people think are like, oh, you know, I have to learn After Effects to do like, you know, really complex or even of interest, interesting animations, but that's not necessarily the case. So if I just want to animate this ball to here and just make it size down, I go to prototype. First off, I have to have artboards. We have to think about it as if it's like a comic book. Like, okay, starting here, ending here. I take this, I'm saying, hey, when I click on this ball, I want it to turn into this. And when I click on this ball, we'll do that in a second, but let's start with this. When I tap on, it has different triggers. When I tap on this ball, I want it to auto animate. And I also get to pick which type of animation we have and the duration. So I want to do about like 0.6 seconds. And when I do this, when I try to say, okay, when I click this, I want to go back here. Adobe XD is smart enough to copy all of the preset settings that I had on this circle to this circle. And so I can do stuff like this. So it's really simple. And it looks really clean. You don't have to do too much. This is really basic for those of you guys who are very new to Adobe XD. I just wanted to explain that concept. Alright, so why I made a mistake is because XD kind of has a problem. It doesn't have a problem, but the way that it works, I wasn't keeping in mind here. So we're gonna have to do, the letters here are white and then turn to green. That's gonna be a problem if I try to do what I just did. I need to duplicate our words because we currently do not have the ability to change. I'm gonna just call this to ball green, stroke, and then we have another, there should be another, what's it called? So we have this, what is this? Alright, we got 2 balls. Okay. And then we have, I need to find, where's the other one? Why can't I find the other one? Where's this one? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we have this one. So I'm gonna duplicate this, copy paste. This will be, I'm gonna pull it down here, and I'm gonna call this ball green fill. Samantha says, can you show how to bounce? Rose, are you laughing at me? Man, see, that's how I know. I was like, man, I didn't even say it on purpose. I was like, I got 2 balls sitting. Oh, Lord. Y'all are just crazy out here. Okay. All right, let's moving on. All right, so we have our green stroke and our green ball. And what we're gonna, oh, Lord. So what we're gonna do is on animation, I'm gonna bring forward the green stroke, and I'm going to push back, and I'm going to actually reduce the opacity of the white stroke. I'm gonna move the green fill or scale it back. Here, I'm gonna move it down. And I'm going to take the other ball, the other fill, and I'm gonna reduce the opacity. Reason I'm doing that is because we're gonna have to change the color of these new green text, and I do not want to have a problem with XD glitching the colors. Alright, so now we need to get in a white background really quick. I'm just going to take my rectangle tool and I'm going to pull a quick rectangle out. I don't know why I can't see it, which is odd. Oh, you know why? Actually, I don't know why. That's odd. Why is it doing that? Maybe it is because I have not seen something like that. All right, let me save this really quick and then we'll go back into it. I wonder if it's something on my end. All right, let's open that back up. But let me ask, for those of you guys who are getting ready for the holidays, those of you guys who are relaxing, getting ready, getting steady to relax, or even just, you know, let us know what you got going on for the next week or so. A lot of people are getting off work. What's going on, Amir? What's happening? I'm doing pretty well, man. Brandon just mentioned another platform there. What other platform did I mention? All right, let me see. Let's try this again. Why is it not showing up? That's so odd. Alright, let me see. So can I do this? Okay, I can do that there. Why is that not playing well? Huh. It's just this one. This is one of those funky things, guys. I'm really curious why this is happening. Because we don't have, let's see what happens if we turn this up. I have a really good inkling that it's like the Z. I really am very sure that it's the Z. Like if I, yes. See, I'm not crazy out here. All right. So for those of you guys who are messing with, what's it called for the first time? You guys are messing with 3D transform. When you start messing with, what's it called? Things being, yeah. Let me set this to 0. Oops. Yeah, that is really odd. I don't even know why it switched back to that. Yeah. Okay. So now that kind of messes a lot of stuff up. I don't know why. Because there's no Z here. There's a Z here. Oh God. Why does it mess that up? Alright. Why do we gotta do a do-over every time? Okay. So this time we're not gonna mess with Z. I don't think. Or at least we're gonna try, but we're not gonna mess up the, let's see what happens if I do this. If I move this up. But why does it do that? Oh, because it's in a group. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. Yeah, I don't think in grouped elements you can do Z stuff. Or if you do, it gets really complex. Yeah, exactly, Fergie. Samantha says there's another rectangle we need to move. I don't know. There wasn't. It was just the what's it called? The Z, which gets really funky when you start grouping things. That's actually something I should probably talk to the what's it called? The team about. But we can still do what we planned, except we're gonna do it another way. So we're gonna copy everything. We'll copy and paste the balls. Green stroke. And then we are going to do the same thing here. This is gonna be a little bit quicker because now I don't really have to think about what we did. Green fill. All right. I feel like we've been spending like 10 minutes on just this. But once you get past this, it's super simple. All right. Well, all this is super simple, but there was just some roadblocks. All right, we're scaling this up. we're turning the other stroke down. And then where's our other ball? So we're gonna take this one, we're gonna opacity down, and we're gonna take the green fill, we're gonna scale it down just a tad bit. I'm gonna try to grab it here, push it back. Whoop, wrong one. Here, push it down. Just like that. Somewhere in there. Hey, what's going on, Umacorn? Ash says, I think if you don't turn the 3D, it will affect others too. Yeah, so, yeah, like, I turned specifically, like, those layers 3D, and then everything grouped within it became 3D. And that's not what we were trying to do. Excellent says, not crazy? Yes. Alright, so now that we kind of have this, we're going to go back here. We're going to take our green fill, we're going to blur this by going to background blur. We're going to switch it to object blur, we're going to blur it out a little bit. Now, we just have to do the white background, which we were trying to do, which is very easy. We just drag this out here. Take off this border. But guys, what is everybody's plans? Wait, Umacoin says I'm always in time for the theme song. This is like the hottest. This is the hottest song, guys. By the way, if you guys dig the theme music, you guys like the the soundtrack behind what it is that we're doing, links down in the description. We have a 24-hour live stream, and by the way, we are looking at some new music we found, or we got in contact with an amazing music producer. And I think we can do some good work together. So he's currently in the midst of, he put a playlist together for me yesterday, and I'm super excited to kind of start playing around with those things. All right, we have to figure out a way to get this white rectangle underneath everything. So I need to find the correct layer to put it underneath. Is it this one? It is not. What rectangle is this? Alright. I need to put this underneath this. And then I'm going to slowly just start to bring this up. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now this is where we're going to start duplicating everything else. I'm going to take this rectangle just very quickly. This is the white background. I'm just going to reduce the opacity because we have a couple things that we need to change. For instance, we have, like, we turn this up. Store is fine over here, but let's check out how else. Alright, we have the about that also needs to be changed. But guys, I think it's story time, man. What is going on in everybody's lives? Fergie, what are we doing? Oh my, Fergie, leave me alone. Everything is named. Everything is named. We don't need to do all that. Boom. See, look how easy it is. Even when things are named, it's really hard. Alright, boom. We have, let's see. Alright, let me do. The thing is that people, like, Fergie, this is why I don't name anything in XDs, because everything is super easy to find with the control click. I never use my layers. Like, even with these buttons, I can copy paste, click, copy paste, click, boom. It's not like Photoshop. Well, Photoshop even has this functionality too, but it's a little bit, it's not as refined. Or it is, I'm just not used to, I'm not used to using it. Click in the back, boom, grab this ball, bam, Shazam. See, no layers needed, guys. Look at that, boom. Ooh, Fergie, I think you owe me $5. Someone fan me. Samantha says, I really love this 24-hour music. I hope that's my link, please, Lord. Samantha, I hope it is. Hey, what's going on, Oscar? What's poppin'? Over on the YouTube. Let me see. Oh, that's not my 24-hour music. I was hoping it was mine. But thanks for sharing, Samantha. I think I need to up my game when it comes to how pick my music. Alright. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I hope I did not just close YouTube. Just, Lord, please. Just breathe deeply, internally. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. So now that we're here, we are going to, let's go back. Oh, there's one thing. If you guys see this, there's a little like frosted glass here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this green stroke thing here. And we are now going to do a quick thing. If you guys were interested in the frosted glass tutorial a while back, here we go. It's literally this option here, background blur. It blurs any object behind, so which is really cool. So I can like blur the tennis ball here. Actually, I don't, you know what? I wonder if I don't need to duplicate that. I wonder if I can just do it all in one thing. All right, let me see. Background blur. Ooh, sweet. I can just do it with one. All right, look. We learn every day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, cool. So we're gonna run with that. And we are, let's see. All right, now things are animating up. So let's see what the next stage we need to do is. And it's just the tennis ball, and I always mess this up. I know that's not a cent sign, but my brain tells me it is. All right, this is the next portion that we're gonna do. We're just gonna move all this hot mess off to the side. Excuse me while I move my hot mess. All right, so we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna hold Alt. Just pull it off. And what's this, Samantha? I keep switching you link in this. Yeah, I was a little sad, and I was like, I have a 24-hour live stream, and you were like, no, Brandon, this is the hot stuff right here. You're not, thanks. I was just sitting here like, okay, all is good. By the way, out of curiosity, can you guys actually see with the new screen setup, or do you have to like squint? That's one thing I was interested in, because I was like, Groce, I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to see. And he was like, no, listen, this is the way, as Kyle would say. And he's not even here to say that. I'm saddened. You guys in the Game Changers are gonna have to let him know that I quoted him today. All right, so this is where we're starting. We're going from here, and now we're going to the tennis ball. So what we're gonna do is we kind of have to. Actually gonna take all this mess out. Cause I don't think we need this any longer, this stuff in here. So I'm scared. Honestly, let me just duplicate this before I like end my own life. Exorcist, this is the way. Kyle's here even in spirit. All right, let me just delete all this stuff because we have a different setup now. Oh my goodness, someone save me. Alright, we're gonna leave that there. Delete all this. Delete. And what I'm gonna do with this rectangle, this one up here, if I can grab the jump. Alright, we're just gonna pull this down. Here, and we're gonna get rid of this. All this stuff was on for the other screens. We don't need that any longer. Delete that. Duplicate this. My heart is so warm. You guys love the new screen. Can we get a few more likes for the new screen? I just feel like it fits my brand more, you know what I'm saying? Kyle Mack is here. He has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, it is he. It is one of the Game Changers. It's one of us. Kyle, you missed the intro, my man. All right. So he was lurking in the background. He was here the entire time. But we have quite a few new people, guys. There's so much quietness. I see my Game Changers. I see my people. But there's like 80 more people here. I want to get to know you guys. What is your names? What do you guys do? Are you guys graphic designers, photographers? Are you just chilling here on Adobe Live just to learn? And if so, what is that thing? Me and Groce would love to know. Alright, what are we doing? I forgot. See, this is why Okay, just a preface, you guys will really understand that if you watch Brandon Groce, you're gonna get a lot of AD, but you're gonna get some good stories. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. All right, now I'm gonna duplicate this tennis ball here. I'm just gonna hold Alt. Okay, not that one. Copy paste. I'm gonna pull this down, and we need a 1 cent thingy. So I'm gonna copy paste this. I'm still upset about what was said earlier about like I was just trying to explain it's not my fault that we're talking about tennis balls, and I was like, look, now I really have 2 balls, and then people got I can't say anything on the internet. Okay, I don't know how to make this. What is that? A cent sign? I can see C. Exactly. Alright, what is it? Or is it a euro sign? I have no idea. So that's a cent sign. See, I don't even know my own currency. Who knows what it is? Is that what it is? Alright, I think, yes, that is. Now, how do you make this? Alright, we can just go copy this. Blow. Look at that, so pristine. All right, there we go. It's a you. Brandon is very uncultured, but he knows how to design. All right. Wait, hold on. Euro sign. Look in the chat. Y'all are hurting me. All right, so we got this. All right, let's see. All right, that comes up, and then the ball expands. All right. So what we're gonna do first, alright, so we go from here. Let's design this part first, because what we're gonna need to do is what's we call it? We're animating from here to this screen, and from this screen to this screen. So we're gonna need to duplicate. We need to design this fully first, so we can animate this. So I'm gonna just take these, copy, paste. Bring them over here, I think. Nope. Alright, here we go. I wanted to put it in the group to make sure that when I start animating that, or start sliding stuff up, it works. Or I can just slide things. Alright, let's see. So here. Alright, so things start to tilt sideways, the ball just goes up, the shadow disappears. Alright. So we are going to, and also if you guys notice, there's like a little green blur in the background. So I'm assuming that what was done was there was a tennis ball and taking a third one. And I'm gonna really scale this up. And I'm gonna put this behind our rectangle. Where's our white rectangle? Here it is. And where's this? And we're gonna do a background blur real quick. Just a quick one, just like that. And then we're gonna duplicate the white background. And we are gonna turn off the background blur, but we're gonna, the opacity is gonna be like 80. Just so we get a little bit of that green. Like 89. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you, my friend. Take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. Samantha says, if Mac, go to Chrome and press Command Space. I am on PC. My man says, I make it with BCWC. Oh. That's too much pressing of the things. so yeah. All right. Let's see. But I appreciate you guys. There's a lot of pressing of the keys. All right, so that comes up. Boom. All right. Now I think this is where we can get into this. I'm gonna delete this because I don't want to have to make this same changes twice. I'm just gonna go here, duplicate this, and now I'm gonna make my changes. So I'm gonna take the background, ball here. Look at this. See, I just clicked on it. Didn't even have to do the layers. We're just gonna rotate a little bit. Oh, that was the other one. Okay. The green one we're gonna rotate. Which way does it rotate though? Let's check that out. Oh, so it like gets picked up. It gets angled and it just, okay. And then it just goes up. Excellence says, the rounded corners tablet UI is a win. And I ain't even mad at the double notches on your Windows capture. Oh. I was like, I don't have notches. And I was like, oh, he's talking about the Windows. My man. Thank you so much, Excellence. All right, let me see. All right, I have to grab this. I'm gonna pull this up because I want it to go out of the screen, and I'm just gonna turn down the opacity. And do the same thing with the ball here. Let's see, I think it gets picked up a little bit too, just a little angle. Just a little bit, just a little 6%. We're gonna pull that baby up, just like this, and we're gonna have the opacity go to 0. And we're gonna take our ball, and we're just gonna float it up, just like that too. I don't think it opaques. Does it turn at all? We'll do a little bit of a degree change, just so it's just not like, it just like flies out and looks like a saucer. We'll have some dynamicism to it. We'll hit like a 3% or a 2% turn. 3 degree. We'll just hit it like that, and it'll just roll out. All right, just to show you guys what this looks like in a second, let's bring these in just very quickly. All right, let's look at this. All right, so the 3 cents or 3 euros comes in a little bit. And one thing I didn't notice is that this white thing disappears, or the scroll disappears. So this actually shouldn't be here. Alright, and same thing with this. And let's see. So this will actually be, for those of you guys who are watching, is this interesting? What do you guys think? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Would you use Adobe XD? Is this fascinating? Are you confused? Are you like, what's going on with Brandon's screen? I'm gonna rotate this just a little bit. And I'm gonna rotate. So this is what we need to do. So this is where it needs to end, basically. So we need this and this to be in this place, in this spot. Here, let me just double check where it ends. Boom, boom. All right, so this is right around in between poly or poi. I don't even know what that says. This should have disappeared. I don't know why that's there. Oh, it's the one underneath that we didn't turn down, I think. Or the one on top. I am confused. I am utterly. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So we can take this. There I can give it to Fergie, as to I should probably have named my layers there. We're gonna pull this up just a little bit. Alright, so we're just gonna have it sit here. There's some room. And there's no arrow here, so we can take that out. So we have a little bit more room for this. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up again. Cause no, I didn't. And this shadow needs to disappear. The reason why I thought I messed up is because these other animations that we've done, we've animated them by grouping them and just moving them, literally scrolling them up. But with this one, it's a little bit, well, it is the same because we have this. But I also want to make sure that it's animating the correct way. Alright. let's see. Yeah, let me redo this because I think there's a better way, especially because kind of what I did, it works. It gets the animation down, but in real prototyping, like you might you want to kind of build the website and animate it at the same time. I was kind of just doing it how you would just animate it to get it over with, but if you actually had if you had to open up a prototype for somebody or just show the design, that wouldn't be the best way. The best way would be to do this. Wait, I think, let's see. Yeah, we would push this up into place, just like this. So we would scroll the entire page. But here, this is where I would do the changes. I would do the rotation, just like this. I would pull it up. Same thing with back here. Whoop, not that one. This one. I would rotate it. Pull it up. I think I have to switch the rotation on this. Instead of negative, we need to just do 5 or 7. And this ball will do a 3-degree rotation. And then, now we can go back to our stuff here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and then we're gonna reduce this opacity of that. Alright, I think that works. That should look like this. Let's just take a look at what it looks like. So we're gonna prototype it. We're gonna do it under a time trigger. Delay, we're gonna give it, we'll do a tap trigger, just so we can control it. But instead of doing artboard to artboard, we're gonna say, hey, when we click this button, we wanna go here. And then if I click this, I wanna go, let's just set this up first. We want to do the animation to be a auto animate, and then a snap animation. We want it to, the animation to last about 0.6 seconds. And if we click on the navigation, we want it to go back, just so we can test this. All right, let's see. So we go here. Okay, that was too fast. It was like, ah! That joint was out of here. All right, let's fix that. Let's make it to about like 3 seconds. That should be slow enough. That joint was trying to take off. It was like, we going to Mars. All right, let's try it. Let's try that again. Let's extend it a little bit more. Where did my mouse go? All right, question for the chat. Who is playing Cyberpunk? Why? How? Do tell. Are the bugs still there? What's happening? Give us the downplay or the upplay, the update. All right, that goes up. Boom, we have this in place. I don't necessarily, oh, you know why it goes so quickly? So one thing about XD is you can actually move, for example, you can slow things down. The closer you keep them and the longer the duration, the further you pull them away, the faster they'll move. That's something I learned. Kyle says he's making a meme about me. Well, that wasn't the update that I was quite expecting, but feel free. I'm expecting to see that in the chat very soon. All right, boom. That was a little bit better. However, I would like to see the ball here and here. I'd like to see some like different movements. Why can't I click? What is happening? click in. We are somehow selecting the white background, but that's not what I'm trying to do. All right, boom. Pull this off this way. Here. D says it's interesting, a lot of it, if intricate parts, and that seems a bit confusing. It's not necessarily confusing, it's a lot of trial and error. Which is anything. You're trying it, you're seeing how it works, how things move. It looks like we actually almost missed something. There's like a little circle that pops up there, if you guys didn't see that. So I need to grab, and I don't know where it is, to be honest with you. There was like a little circle. What was that? What is this? Oh, that's the wool. Yeah, we don't need that. Right, no. Oh, wait, what? There's some things that are still on the page that don't need to be. Max says, yes, it's intricate to understand the whole mechanics of the game. Wait, hold on. Wait, the game seems hold on, I'm confused. Is the game or the animation? What's happening? I got lost in the I got lost. Alright, we're gonna take this tennis ball. We're gonna push this down. Let's press, boom. That's better. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We can shorten it up a little bit, but now what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to change the rotation a little bit. We're going to do -3 here, just so we have some movement. And we're going to have the same thing happen here. We're going to rotate this. Let's take a look at how it rotates in. Up. How did that rotate in? Alright, it's leaning to the left. So we're going to do -10 around here. Alright, cool. And what we might do is we might pull this down a little bit so it has time to catch up. Sarah says, still waiting for Cyberpunk. Will treat myself over Christmas. Haven't had time to play for a while. Same here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been talking about this all week. World of Warcraft. You guys are probably tired of hearing it. I haven't been able to play World of Warcraft like I wanted to at all. Yeah, see, D was talking about the design. Yeah. D, the design, it seems complicated, but it's not. There's very small nuances. You have to like, oh, what happened here? Okay, that didn't work. We have to go back. So the process is really simple. It's trial and error, but some things might get funky along the way. And this is what happens behind the scenes. Like, nothing turns out perfect the first time. At all. Never. I've never had that happen. Alright, so we got that. Let's go back. Alright, there is something I don't like. There's like a little white thing that keeps coming up. And I don't know where. Oh, here it is. I found the secret circle. You see that? Look at that. Alright, we're gonna delete that. He tried to sneak up in there. He was like, I'm here! Alright. D, you already know what game it is. We were talking about this the other day. Cyberpunk. Alright, let's see. We got this, we got the down arrow, boom. Alright, we're gonna rotate that a lot more. We're gonna pull this down a little bit more. We're gonna rotate this even more so we get a little bit more dramatic rotation. Alright, maybe okay, that's gonna be a really dramatic. Okay, so we're gonna click up here. I wanna I want a little bit more of a dramatic rotation too. So I'm going to increase the rotation here. Also going to increase the distance here. Oh, there's that other circle. We're going to delete that. Alright, let's see this. It's always like a game of testing things out. There we go. You see how it was a little bit more dramatic that time? How things moved. We had the ball spin. We had the things move apart. And then we had the ball come in. So it's just trial and error. And we could decrease the time it takes to prototype or to move. I think like 3.5 is a good spot. I think it would take a lot of people to understand the game completely because it's so well made. Is it like a huge sort of video game? He said meme made. I'm scared to go into chat. I'm not going into chat. Alright, let's go back to the animation. Alright, what I'm gonna slip into the whatchamacallit, into the Discord, but let me see this. Alright, so the ball increases in size, the euro goes underneath of it, and there's words that come in from the right. Alright, let's move this stuff out a little bit. Oh, there's an edge. Alright, let's bring this down. Alright, so we're gonna make another thing now, another artboard. We're gonna pull, let's go back to design mode, we're gonna pull our euro, we're gonna pull it underneath our, oh, it's not underneath. Alright, let's make this, let's push this back in the space here real quick. Make sure that the tennis ball is above. Let's see, we got ellipse. Alright, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this up underneath. And so back to what you were saying, D, like, very few times do I know what I'm doing. Like, I literally open up these things, I see these amazing things on Dribbble, I'm like, yo, this is absolutely awesome. I think other people would think this is awesome too. Let's make it. I have no idea how I'm going to start off doing these type of things, and that's why I think it's you know, important for everybody to kind of like see that I don't know what I'm doing to a degree, and I'm just figuring it out. Alright, let me see this meme that cop. Wait, no, we're not pulling it over there. Let's see what was going down in the. Hold on, where's the meme? I don't see the meme. Kyle, there's no meme. Oh, alright. I will wait for the meme. Okay. Other than that, let's get into this text that was going on. This is a little bit complex. Alright, so what we need to do now is there's white text that's coming in from the right. If you guys see it, it's very... I wonder what it says. Does that say about? I'm assuming it says about. So I'm going to just type out about over here. And let's see, I'm going to scale this up. I'm going to put this behind everything. Alright, there we go. And I want this here, but I want it underneath. Where's the tennis ball? Underneath the tennis ball here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna bring it over to our other artboard here. I'm gonna paste it. Make sure it's in the same arrangement underneath the tennis ball, and in the layers at least. And I'm gonna move that out just like this. We don't want anybody to see it. It's invisible at first, and then it comes in. Now let's work on the rest of this text that we have to do. So I'm just gonna take my text tool, I'm just gonna draw this big old box. And I'm just gonna fill it with, let's make the font like 50. Or maybe, let's do 80. 80 is a good size. And we're gonna fill it in with just more LIVESTREAM. We're gonna go to our plugins. I don't know why it didn't hold. Alright, I guess I have to type some stuff in there first. Alright, we're gonna make this 80. Nope. And we're gonna go to our LIVESTREAM, fill placeholder with text. Yes, please. Alright, there we go. So now we got this. This is basically what we need, but now we need to do. I'm gonna thin it out a little bit, just like this. Center it, and we need a gradient. You guys see it's actually gradiented. So wait, I properly fooled you? Hold on, how? Wait, where is the mean? I still don't see the mean. Oh my God. Who did this? This was the who? Hold on, can I copy the whole image? That is, look at this. Why is it in the Patreon group? My man Kyle out here was like, Brandon got 2 balls. Crazy. Alright, so let's get that aside. Let's get into how we're gonna do this gradient piece here. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this. Because I'm like, how this is done. I think what they did was they turned the text into a path. Yeah, that was pretty good, Kyle. That was pretty good. I'm gonna make a rectangle because what I want to have happen, I want this to be the gradient. The lighter I want here, the darker I want here. And I think I'm actually gonna take this as the lighter piece, and I'm gonna make this white over here. Wait, hold on, the sad song that's playing now, and it's just like, all right, let's put this behind everything. We are going to take the fill out of this. And I wonder if I can do like mask. Will this mask? Huh. Hey Nathan, thank you so much for the follow. My friend. Alright, I think what we need to do, path, convert to path, yes. And then we're gonna go here, mask with shape. Ooh, we own it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Y'all didn't know I could do that. Listen, neither did I. Alright, so we're gonna do that, but before I do that, I'm gonna copy this. Control Z, so I can have my words first, or my, I can still edit them. I'm gonna paste the stroke in. I'm gonna select the background gradient. So right now I have 3 layers. I have my shape, or my path. Underneath that I have my text, and then I have my gradient. I'm selecting the path because you can't mask text and other things in XD. So when inspiration strikes, exactly. I'm now gonna do. Did I already do the path? What is this? This is the path already. Alright, I'm gonna select this. Alright, now I can mask a shape. Boom. There we go. Now we have this. We're gonna push it behind our stroke. And now I'm gonna reduce the opacity of the lettering stroke here. There we go. Wow. I didn't even know I was going to be able to do that. Honestly, this was probably the part that I was the most concerned about. I was like, I'll just tell them I don't know what to do. Lorem ipsum 2 balls. Oh, I'm not going to change it because it would mess up everything. Okay. Let's see. Let me squeeze this in just really quick. Alright, I'm going to group this entire section here. We have the mask and this. I'm going to group this. This is our text section. Alright, I'm going to copy this over to our page here. And... Alright, let's see. Let's go back here. So, oh! So this... Nope! This pulls in right about here. Someone's gonna be like, someone is just gonna have the audacity to be like, we got balls, boy. I actually have a video that is actually, hold on, I forget, but there's a highlight out there of one of the streams, and it's actually pretty funny. Okay, so that's how they do it. They're gonna pull all the text up, they're gonna move all of that to the side, and then we have visit shot, and then it ends. Alright. So I'm gonna pull all this up. Wait, hold on. How we want this time? We want it to sit here at least. Yeah, we want it to sit here. And then we're gonna do like a drag animation. So instead of just timing, now what I want to happen is we're gonna go from here, prototype. When I drag this, we're gonna go here. Okay, so when I decide to drag, we're gonna go to, instead of tap, we're gonna do drag. We're gonna do the easing of snap. So we want this. We should have a meme review. We really should. That should be a thing. We're gonna pull this all the way out here. And we're gonna pull this all the way up. I think that should be how it works. And let's see, let's roll back a little bit. So does it stops there, and then it rotates up. Alright, it rotates up with the... So we click this, we're going to rotate it this way. And we're going to pull this up as well. Oh! Yeah, we'll rotate this up. And this just needs to be invisible. And we'll do the same thing back here. We just need to go behind it. Where's the sense thing? There really should be a meme challenge, to be honest. There really, because that is really quick. And I say so many crazy things during the stream, that would be hilarious. Friday should be meme review. Let's see. Alright, so there's this thing back here. Where did I put that? Where's the euro? Guys, where did we put the euro? Alright, let's find it. Alright, that's the about. Let's turn off the about real quick. Let's grab it. Oh, it's called the ball green stroke. Okay. I'm just gonna reduce that. Make that boom. So we don't need that there. Okay. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. So on drag, if I pull this up. Okay. Yeah, that works. But I need this to be all the way up. Just like that. And this ball that we have. Not that one. Is it that one? I think it's this one. Yeah, we're gonna rotate it a little bit more. I'm gonna do about like 20% or 20 degrees, 15. It's 16. Wait, haha, but instead of Lorem Ipsum, it's a quote from Brandon. I need to. That's literally how I start off my live streams. I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do today. Failure text. By the way, guys, if you guys have liked what we have done so far, please remember to hit the like button. It helps tremendously, deliciously, and GrowSpot actually gets to get paid. Back here, let's check this out. We have the drag animation. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, sick. So we're there. Now all we need to do is have that visit shop just pop up. So I'm just gonna sit right here. I'm just gonna say visit shop. I don't know. Oh, okay. Visite le shoppe. Perfect day. All right, we're gonna hit that in the center. Look at that. Look how delicious, how clean, how smooth, how buttery that is. All right, let me see. So now we have this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this. I need to have it here as well. What just happened? All right, I need to copy this. It needs to be in the prior. Oops. It needs to be in the prior layer as well. But I'm gonna reduce the opacity so it doesn't show up. So it should look like this. Nope, I don't like it. I think what we might do, I'm gonna reduce that. I think what we might do is we might come to this page, 0, and then it will animate in automatically. So we'll do prototype, we'll do a time animation, 0 delay, duration is literally like 0.1 because we want it to happen immediately. And we'll just do it ease in, ease out. So that there's like a pause. So we drag up. I really don't like how the ball seems so static. So let's fix that. We're gonna pull this down a little bit. And we're gonna rotate this even more. So it looks. There we go. Now we're gonna do like 2 seconds, just so we can have a nice like ease in. All right, that was a little slow. That jump was like, he barely made it to work. He'd be like, Brandon, that's you when you try to like get into live streams in the morning. Yeah, speed test. Yeah, that's no bueno. I have 2 balls. The internet speed test is down, and I need coffee. I'm literally shuffling while watching your streams, man. Loving it as always. Allie, much appreciated. I'm glad you're digging it. I'm glad you're shuffling and doing your thing. All right, boom. You mean like shuffling, like dancing? I was like, is he shuffling cards? Is my man like hitting some footwork on the ground? Like what's Gucci? Alright, boom. Alright, that works. That works. Alright, so this will be the entire thing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I have thus far is a lot of this is timed, but now I don't want it timed. This was just the, that was the quick way of setting all this stuff up. Now instead of time, I want to do tap. We're gonna do tap. We're gonna keep it the same duration. Instead of time, we're just gonna do tap. Oh, I lied. Undo it. Undo it all. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna undo this. Oh my God, Kyle has still not done the Patreon homework. A day is not enough time to have done that homework, my friend. You gonna get roasted. We bringing peanuts and everything. All right. So what I want to do instead is I want to click this button. Wait, what's running again? What, did it go down? Did the live stream go down for a hot second? I must have missed it. Alright, so now when we tap this, it's gonna do snap, it's gonna do 0.5 seconds. We'll go, actually no, I lied. Alright, we're gonna, the first one will be timed. This one will not be timed, so we're gonna take this one off. We're gonna go here, boom, we'll do tap, yes, snap, 2.5, and now we're just gonna do the same thing for the rest. And we're gonna do the same thing for the up. If we wanna go up, we're gonna go back. And Adobe XD is smart enough to realize to use all the settings that we used before. Now, only difference is when we click ball, when we click the ball, we are gonna start we're gonna go here, I think. I'm a little scared. I think that's right. Maybe instead. Alright. Let's do this. I wanna make a duplicate. I'm a little worried about something, and it's because we started changing layer names and stuff, and I'm worried that things might not sync up. Alright, so if I click this down arrow, I want to go here, but if I click this ball, yeah, we're gonna have problems. Reason being is that some of the layers, you guys remember the layers thing that I was telling you guys about? We're gonna have that problem. So if we click here, I'm just gonna go over here. Well, you guys will see the problem that I'm talking about. We'll just do this together. When I click this, we go there, boom, boom. All right, let's see what we got. We got that boom, boom. All right, cool. So I click the down arrow, easy day. Click another down arrow, easy day. Click the up arrow, oh yes. This time we're gonna click on the ball. And okay. It's not that smooth. Okay, and then this is where things mess up. Okay, let's figure that out. So it stopped here. Oh, I dragged. I think I dragged. Oh, we didn't animate this thing. Okay. So we're gonna say on, not tap, on time trigger. Yep, snap 2.5. But you guys saw the issue that we kind of ran into. Wait, hold on. Samantha says, for me, it's switching between blur and clear. Is anybody else? Oh no, it froze again? Yeah, specific people take the most time, Kyle. Take the most time. But let me ask, who else is having stream trouble? I have like my stats say, Brandon, you're Gucci. All right, Sarah. Okay, cool. I'm getting nervous out here. Grospot must be eating like chocolate in the background or over our, you know, our satellite dishes or something. Justin says, hey, what's going on, Justin? Says it's fine over here on Behance. I wonder if it is your guys' internet. And I'm sorry that Grospot cannot give you guys the best quality. We're trying. We are really trying. All right, but there's one thing that we need to fix. So these layers that we didn't have, these ball green stroke and then the green fill, we need to take these and we need to bring these over to this. And what we need to do is we need to make them the same size as the fonts behind them, because we want the illusion that they're the same words and they're just scaling up. Honestly, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna just see what the size of this is. 276, 276. Yeah, I don't have to rescale them myself by eye. I can just, oops. There we go. Boom, and I'm just gonna turn the opacity down to 0, and we're gonna do the same thing to our ball green fill. That is should be behind our tennis ball, so I just put it behind, and I'm just going to turn it off for a quick second so I can find. I need to scale it to the size 276, 276, and I'm gonna center it. Whoops. How's your day, Justin? What's going on, my friend? What have you got planned for today? All right, so we're gonna try to like visually center this. I just peeked out your account, my friend. You are or at least what I saw was an orthodontist, or you went to an orthopedic institute of Ohio, my friend. Tell us a little bit about that. Those are a lot of big words. I do not know what those mean, so please enlighten us. All right, let's see. We're gonna take this, try to push this in here, opacity down. There we go. Now we should be able to have the full bit. All right, so we got boom, bam, shazam. All right, cool. So we got all that. This works. We did all this Monday. If you guys like to see how we did all this on Monday, the links are not in the description. But if you go to my Behance, it is the last video from this one. I'll have at the end of this the links in the description. If you guys like what we're doing here, don't forget to hit the like button. Join our Game Changers Discord, first link down in the description, to join over very close to 600 amazing creatives who are striving together for greatness, giving feedback to one another, and pushing each other to do better each and every day. All right, so let's check what we did here. All right, it's still transitioning. I don't like that. And I bet it is because there's a layer discrepancy. Justin says it is a private orthopedic practice. We do surgery, physical therapy, casting, and more. I'm the marketing director. Yo, that's awesome, man. Out of curiosity, what brought you to Behance? Oh, what happened here? Why is this off to the side here? Out of curiosity, what brought you over to Behance? There's always a rhyme or a reason. You know, people really dig what they do here, and you know, I'm just trying to, you know, I like to learn what people do and what piques their curiosity. There's I think it's this white background that we really need to get a handle on. That was me talking to myself about what we need to do here, not you, Justin. Just working on some ads with the stream up in the background. Oh, okay, all right, word. I feel that. Always good to. I'm glad that the music or my voice can satisfy you. One or the other. Either way, entertainment is happening. All right, let's see. we are trying to figure out where I need to place this in the background. I believe it is right here. That's perfect. And we're just gonna reduce the opacity of all that. Samantha says, I do always. Well, see, that's what we're here for. I'm glad we could do that. Wait. All right, how did we do this? I need to make sure. All right, this goes there. This goes here. But for whatever reason, this is like the layer discrepancy, and this is what we kind of need to, this is what you need to do at all parts, especially when you're doing a little bit more complex stuff. Granted, if you're taking the time in naming your layers, you might fare a little bit better. But, I mean, honestly, that really doesn't have anything to do. It's really where your layers are. Justin says, I'm a graphic designer. 2, just stumbled upon Adobe Live recently and been enjoying seeing other people's processes, learning a lot. That's awesome, man. I think that's the best thing that, you know, live streaming has really brought. We you know, in the past, we've had YouTube videos that people have really perfected like an hour before their 7-minute video, what exactly they're gonna do. But stuff like this, or, you know, seeing people live, like me in particular, I really like to show people the entire process and like, oh, not everything is golden and you know, pristine. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay. Like everything is a process. All right, so we're gonna go here. This is where I messed up. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of going here, we're gonna go here. And then this is going to take us here. All right, let's see if that works. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna disconnect everything from here. I'm gonna move this in. I duplicated things and then I got mixed up and I wasn't using the correct one to prototype. I kept changing one, but that wasn't the one that I was actually supposed to be animating with. All right, let's check just this one. Whoo, there we go. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we out here. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Do you smell that? That smells like good dinner right there. New people in the chat are like, what does that even mean? Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea. Just stick with me. All right. So let's wrap this up. So we have a there was one small mistake that I saw on my end, and it was this. It's one of these arrows. It was the white version of the arrow. We're gonna turn the opacity of that down. Now what we're gonna do is, if I decide to go and press home. Hey, what's going on, Jebby? Happy day. What's going on, my friend? Glad you could join us. What's going on? I wonder what would happen if we just start from here and we just click the home page. Oh, I don't know how that worked, guys, but it worked. I really don't know. Don't ask me, but that worked. All right, the ball thing's not working. All right, let's figure this out. Boom. Got the ball. Boom. Where's this going? That's going there. Where's this going? That's going there. Where's this going? There we go. That's where the mess up is. It should be going back over here. Boom, click the ball. There we go. Boom. Click down. Very nicely done. It should animate up now. Ooh, yeah. We drag it up. There we go. Visit shop. And then we hit. All right, there was a little mess up there. I think there's probably a better way, because there was a lot, if you guys saw, there was a lot of duplication happening. Honestly, how I would end this out to make sure it was clean is I would go back to this. I would make this opacity go down. Or, let's see. I probably would take this background here. I would probably take this. Reduce the opacity. Take this. Opacity 100. I'm going to make sure that this is named the same as this rectangle. Sure, it's rectangle 1. And then I would just copy the rest of these pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy those. Boom. Just like that. I don't know what is going on with this. Oh, opacity. That's the wrong one. Take that back. Where's the second store? Here we go. So this is another thing that I'm testing out. So I want to see if this actually works. Faye says, I love it. Samantha says, wow. Much love, guys. Let me see. Let me go back here. What time is it? Let me do a time check. All right, it's 11. We're right around that corner. All right. So we're gonna do this. And I want everything minus the background. All right, let's try. So we're gonna go prototype. When we click home, we want this to come down here. And then we immediately want to do a, I'm gonna do a quick time, because we want to clean out in a reset. We're gonna do, this goes here, home. Time, we're gonna do about, I'm gonna do 2.5, that's fine. All right, so let's see this. We're gonna start here. Poly goes out. Now it should reset. Ah! I don't like that. And I know why I did that was because alright, what we need to do is there needs to be another version of this. With this on top. And then we prototype this here another time. 0.1. Hey, what's going on, Ibrahim? What's happening? Alright, let's try this again. Poly, boom. Nope. We're going here. Forgot to change that. Alright, let's just try this. Boom. It should fade though. From here. To here. Zero opacity. Alright. Now this should work. This should be nice and clean. poly. It still did that. Why? All right, what is the name of this? Rectangle 1. Let's top of this, rectangle 1. All right, we're gonna name this rectangle B. Rectangle B. Rectangle B. All right, let's try that. Boom. This, please work. Oh, because it's 0.1. It's 0.1. Alright, now I got it. Now I got it, guys. Alright, boom, prototype. Not 0.1. We're going to do point. We're going to just do a second. That should be cool. So I did do it right, it just the timing was off. Boom. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're done. Just in time. 11 o'clock. Alright guys, so this is our beautiful animation from end to end. We have our bone, our Arseni, we have, this is Adobe XD. And by the way, congrats Ibrahim, congrats on your first job, dude. Yeah, let us know what you just got. So we have boom, bone, ball, wool, ball, boom, there we go. Press the down arrow, tennis ball. It's gonna animate our new text in. We get to drag it up. Visit shop. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we have for this week. And then we can go back to our homepage. Very nice. We did it. We did it, guys. This is what we have for this week. If you guys want access to this file a little bit more cleaned up, please join our Patreon. Link is second link down in the description. You guys, it's super cheap. It's $7. You guys get access to our office hours, which we have today in about 2 hours. And you guys have, which is an opportunity to ask about anything from the creative side or the business side of the creative. If you guys want to know how I do my pricing and my price bracketing, how I find my clients, Adobe, LG, how I've worked with Disney, things of that matter, how to potentially get a job or even position yourself to get higher value clients. Those are things that we talk about for at least an hour. And we have a good set of people so far. If you guys want to check that out and have more information on that, there's a little bit more here. But we have 5 people in our group thus far. If you guys would like to join, second link down in the description, and it tells you everything that you will get from recorded videos, just like I mentioned, or excuse me, if you guys missed even our office hours, you guys get the recordings. Like if you guys missed today, you'll have the recordings of that, and access to the design files that we do each and every week, in addition to our office hours. So those 3 things, $7, beautiful, beautiful amount of value. All right. So with that said, guys, if you liked what we did, don't forget to hit that like button. This is it. This is where we're wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys dug what we did, would appreciate if you guys hit that like button. And don't forget, we're here every Tuesday and Friday, same time. PSA though, we will not be live streaming next Tuesday. We're going on a little bit of, not necessarily a break, but we got some things to do. But we'll be back next Friday at the same time. Okay, we're gonna have to do, which means that our challenge for next week, we will be looking at next Friday. Basically, next Friday will be a replacement for Tuesday's live stream. And for those of you guys who are new to the Game Changers or are interested in our weekly challenge, this week, our challenge is really 2 things. You guys get to pick between creating a prototype or a graphic design piece for or website or mobile app for the game Cyberpunk 2077, or you guys can decide to choose to create a prototype or graphic design piece for a luxury furniture, don't know how to spell furniture e-commerce store if you decide. Now, if you guys are totally new to me and how this works, the winner of this first place winner overall gets a month free of the Patreon group perks, which is awesome. You guys have an incentive there, and it's a whole lot of fun. You get to create portfolio pieces, improve your skill, and have good fun. All right, guys, so that is really our cleaning items for the end of today. So for those of you guys who are in the Game Changers group, you guys will have the file really at the end of today. It will be uploaded and ready to take a peek at, for you to download and take a peek at on the Patreon perks. And we have our chat at 1 p.m. today. We have another live stream in another hour, guys. We are going to be live streaming with my friend Isara. All right, D, take it easy. Peace. Oh, bye, Mac. All right, we have, for those of you guys who are staying, just really quick, we have our live stream with Isara Willenscomer. He is an instructor. He is the owner of UX in Motion. He has been teaching and done workshops at Facebook, Airbnb, Microsoft, all these names here. Again, he's taught animation at all of these companies, bringing animation or After Effects to these companies, how to teach designers and devs to create animation libraries and do really complex animations as well. So he's going to break down a little bit of why someone should get into animation, the value that these companies really see in animation, and he's going to talk a little bit about what he has to offer in terms of what you could learn from him. So with that said, if you want to join in, that will be in the next hour. So I'm super excited about that. But all right, guys, this is it. This is happening. We're about to roll out. We're here, guys. I really appreciate you guys joining in for today's live stream. I had an immense amount of fun. There was a lot of new people. I want to say thank you guys for joining. And don't forget, we're back here again in an hour. So don't forget to subscribe so you guys can get the notification when we go live. All right, guys. Groce back. Bring around the car, my friend. I'll see you guys. All right, guys, just want to thank you very much for today. We're headed out. Golden Rose, thank you so much. Justin, for hanging out for a bit. Samantha, thank you so much. Says, do we get this replay? Unable to attend because it's night here. Samantha, you will have the replay for the, I'm assuming you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about the live stream with Isara. Yes, you will get the replay of that both on YouTube and Behance. YouTube, you'll have timestamps so you can go ahead and go to the specific parts of what you missed. And for everybody who's watching, if you guys don't like to watch the full 3-hour live stream, YouTube actually, I probably should start linking YouTube a little bit higher up so you guys can get there, because it's just easier to navigate. You guys can click the specific timestamps of, you know, where you would like to see when we do certain segments and so on and so forth. So, yes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, FaZe, Samantha, Justin, Mac, Fergie, Kyle, D, Majid, and so many, many more. There's a lot of people today, guys. Jebby, I appreciate you all. All right, Grow Spot, let's go get some more coffee. Let's order. I'm hungry. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next hour, and peace. Don't forget, if you want to talk in today's later Patreon group is second link in the description, and I'll see you later. See you in an hour, guys. Peace. Need coffee.
teach me, let me taste it. We were more than just friends. Something deep in the soul. Feeling that I'm never gonna see again.
Be our best selves. If you're interested in becoming the next best you and quite possibly yourself while chatting with many friends, join your new design family today. See you there.
get it on.